exciting neutral field game to get this season rolling. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 16th-ranked team, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First play looking to throw it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. To throw, it's Jefferson. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10. First and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line, and he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To dart to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. That ball snagged for a completion. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity to take a shot here. Three receivers in a bunch formation as they come up on second and inches. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. He's got it with room to run. Puts into space at the 50. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Cal. There was no catching him that time.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Look out, room to run here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Hit as he released it. It is intercepted. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. Single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass complete in the crosser. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They're backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Bringing pressure. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Kentucky. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. On first and 10, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Jefferson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on the second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Wildcats. A great catch and run for 6. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Cal's offense takes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here we go. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Golden Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now...
They'll take a deep shot here. Catch made way down to the 25. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. They've got a blowout developing here. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Jefferson. Has caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
With PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tight end makes the grab. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Golden Bears come to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Oh, the receiver makes the catch. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The tight end has got it. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cal. Great connection there for 6 points.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Back-to-back deep shots. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They convert the BAT, so the lead is now 21.
Kentucky 42, Cal 21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Past the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. At the 20. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
49, Cal 21.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And now the handoff. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Defense is coming after him, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time.
Chris, never underestimate a well-coached special teams unit and what it can do for the team, and in this case, the offense. That big return gives you incredible field position, and chances are, if you get a first down or two, even if the drive stalls out, you're already in field goal range.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover one, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball to the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time, it's a great completion with an accurate throw.
Quick juke to get free. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go!
And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The pass rush closing in, and they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
To end a long drive on a goal-to-go situation, to just settle for a field goal has to feel like a win if you're this defense. You get the 3rd down sack and limit the damage. Big-time play by the D. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So California's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looking for his back. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Grabbed by the receiver. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. He'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the extra point was up and good.
Cal, 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Over the middle, it's Gilliam.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is caught, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Golden Bears will have to kick it away. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He could go. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Kentucky, 66. Cal, 21.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but forced down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Excellent catch, but he doesn't get a foot down inbounds. So 2nd down coming up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pass is caught. Tiny space at the 20. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Cal, 28.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Looking to pass. It's Jefferson. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Important 3rd down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Pounding away with the run game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. 20. Coverage seal brings down the returner. So California's offense back out on the field now. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cal. No chance to catch him there.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset or playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the point after is good.
Cal, 35.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looking deep downfield to the left. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. Looking to pass. It's Jefferson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Hey, I get the passing of football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
We made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he loses the football. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead to get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's 1st and goal now. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
76. Cal, 35.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, or they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Golden Bears. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Cal, 42.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Jefferson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0.